Drink it or chew it, your chest and lungs will thank you. We've all experienced it, that annoying feeling of congestion when mucus builds up in our respiratory system. Whether it's a slight tickle in the throat or a full-blown blockage, mucus can significantly impact our respiratory health and daily comfort. Respiratory issues related to mucus are surprisingly common, affecting millions of people worldwide. From seasonal allergies to chronic conditions, excess mucus can lead to persistent coughing, difficulty breathing, and overall discomfort. In this video, we'll explore natural remedies that can help you dissolve and clear away that stubborn mucus. We'll dive into how everyday foods, drinks, and herbs can be used effectively, and offer additional tips for reducing mucus naturally. We'll also address frequently asked questions, highlight common mistakes to avoid, and provide you with a practical daily routine to maximize results. Stick with us until the end, where we'll share specific dosages and practical tips to help you breathe easier and feel better every day. Number 1. Ginger. A powerful root that's been praised for its medicinal properties for centuries. One of ginger's standout qualities is its ability to thin mucus and alleviate congestion, thanks to its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds, particularly gingerol. These natural components work wonders by reducing the inflammation in your airways and helping to break down mucus, making it easier for your body to expel it. In fact, a 2021 study published in the Journal of Traditional Chinese Medical Sciences highlights these benefits, confirming that ginger can be a valuable ally in managing respiratory health. The study illustrates how ginger's properties not only combat mucus buildup, but also support overall lung function. To harness these benefits, try grating about 1 inch of fresh ginger root and steeping it in hot water to make a soothing tea. Drinking this aromatic brew 2 to 3 times daily can do wonders for your respiratory system. Alternatively, chewing fresh ginger is another effective method to directly absorb its beneficial compounds. As with any remedy, it's important to start with a small dose to ensure your stomach can handle it comfortably. Some individuals might experience mild stomach discomfort, so it's wise to gradually increase your intake. Number 2. Garlic. A potent and versatile herb known for its incredible health properties. At the core of its benefits is allicin, a compound that boasts both antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory effects. Allicin is particularly effective at breaking down mucus, thus aiding in clearing up congestion and improving respiratory health. A 2022 study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology underscores the effectiveness of allicin in thinning mucus. This study reveals how garlic can be a valuable natural remedy in managing respiratory issues, helping to ease breathing difficulties and support lung health overall. To incorporate garlic into your daily routine, try crushing 2 to 3 cloves and let them sit for a few minutes. This process activates the allicin. You can then add the crushed garlic to your tea or consume it raw with a bit of honey to mask its pungent taste. This natural remedy can be consumed regularly to keep mucus at bay. However, moderation is key. Stick to about 1 to 2 cloves daily to avoid any potential stomach upset. While garlic is powerful, a balanced approach ensures you reap its benefits without any discomfort. Number 3. Turmeric. A golden spice that's been making waves in the health community. This vibrant root contains a remarkable compound called curcumin, which has shown impressive abilities to tackle both mucus buildup and inflammation in our respiratory system. Speaking of scientific backing, a fascinating 2019 study published in Mediators of Inflammation revealed something quite interesting. The research demonstrated that curcumin, turmeric's star component, effectively reduces excessive mucus production, a common issue many of us face during respiratory problems. Now, you might be wondering how to make the most of this golden powerhouse. Here's a simple yet effective method: mix about half a teaspoon of turmeric powder into warm milk or water. Here's a pro tip: add a pinch of black pepper to your mixture. Why? Because black pepper contains piperine, which dramatically increases your body's ability to absorb curcumin by up to 2,000%. However, let's talk about being smart with usage. While turmeric is generally safe for most people, if you're thinking about taking higher doses or considering turmeric supplements, it's wise to have a chat with your healthcare provider first. They can help ensure it won't interact with any medications you might be taking or affect any existing health conditions. Remember, sometimes the simplest remedies can be the most effective when used properly. Number 4, pineapple. A delicious tropical fruit that does more than just satisfy your sweet tooth. What makes pineapple particularly special is its unique enzyme called bromelain. This powerful compound acts like a natural mucus buster, breaking down thick secretions while also helping to calm inflammation in your respiratory system. The science behind this is pretty exciting. A 2021 study published in Life Science confirms what many traditional healers have known for generations: bromelain can significantly improve respiratory health. The research shows how this enzyme works to thin out mucus, making it easier for your body to clear airways naturally. Getting these benefits is actually quite enjoyable. Who doesn't love pineapple, right? You can either eat fresh pineapple chunks or drink about 8 ounces of pure pineapple juice daily. The key word here is fresh, and here's why. While canned pineapple might be convenient, it often lacks the beneficial bromelain enzyme due to the heating process during canning. Here's a helpful tip: when shopping, opt for fresh, ripe pineapples. You'll know they're ready when they have a sweet aroma at the base and yield slightly when pressed. Not only will you enjoy better flavor, but you'll also get the maximum respiratory benefits from this tropical powerhouse. Number 5, peppermint tea. A soothing and refreshing beverage that's more than just a pleasant drink. The star ingredient here is menthol, a natural compound that works wonders for our respiratory system. Think of menthol as a gentle massage for your airways. It helps relax those tight respiratory muscles, making it easier for your body to naturally clear out troublesome mucus. The science backing this up is quite recent and compelling. A 2023 study in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences dives deep into menthol's effectiveness. The research confirms what many of us have experienced: that cooling, clearing sensation isn't just in your head, it's actually helping your body function better. Here's how to make the most of peppermint tea. Brew a cup 2 to 3 times throughout your day. Here's a bonus tip that many people don't know about. While your tea is steeping, try leaning over the cup, careful, not too close, and taking some deep breaths. The warm, menthol-rich steam provides an extra boost to those respiratory benefits. However, a quick word of caution: while peppermint tea is generally safe, some people are sensitive to menthol. If you've ever had an unusual reaction to mint products, you might want to start with a smaller amount or consult with your healthcare provider first. Number 6, honey. Nature's sweet gift that goes beyond just being a delicious treat. Honey is packed with remarkable properties, particularly its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory effects. It's not just tasty, it also works to thin mucus, making it easier for your body to clear out your airways. A fascinating study published in 2017 in Pharmacognosy Research highlights honey's effectiveness in providing respiratory relief. The findings show that honey can soothe irritation and support overall respiratory health, which makes it a great natural remedy during cold and flu season. Using honey in your daily routine is simple and enjoyable. You can take 1 to 2 teaspoons of raw honey and mix it into warm water or herbal tea, up to 3 times a day. This not only helps to alleviate congestion, but also offers a comforting, soothing sensation for your throat. However, it's important to note that honey isn't suitable for children under 1 year old due to the risk of infant botulism. If you're considering adding honey to your wellness routine, make sure to opt for high-quality, raw honey for the maximum health benefits. With its sweet taste and powerful properties, honey is an excellent ally for your respiratory health. Number 7. Apple Cider Vinegar, ACV. Let's dive into apple cider vinegar, or ACV as many health enthusiasts call it. This tangy liquid has become increasingly popular, and for good reason. The secret behind its effectiveness lies in its acetic acid content, which helps thin out stubborn mucus and helps maintain a healthy pH balance in your body. Recent research is backing up what many have experienced firsthand. A 2023 article in Pristine Care highlights ACV's impressive ability to support respiratory health and overall wellness. The study shows how the simple kitchen staple can make a significant difference in managing mucus buildup. Now, here's how to use it properly, and trust me, this part is important. Mix 1 to 2 tablespoons of ACV in a glass of warm water and drink it once or twice daily. Some people like to add a touch of honey to make it more palatable. Think of it as creating your own health tonic. Here's a crucial tip though: never, and I mean never, drink ACV straight. Always dilute it with water. The acid in undiluted ACV can irritate your throat and even damage your tooth enamel. It's like adding too much seasoning to food. You want just the right amount to get the benefits without overdoing it. Remember, consistency is key with ACV. Make it part of your daily routine, and your respiratory system will thank you. Number 8. Cayenne Pepper. Let's spice things up by talking about cayenne pepper, a powerful natural remedy that packs quite a punch. The star player here is capsaicin, the compound that gives cayenne its heat. But it's not just about the spice. Capsaicin actually helps stimulate your body's natural mucus-clearing mechanisms and improves airflow in your respiratory system. The science behind this is pretty exciting. A 2022 study published in Frontiers in Pharmacology confirms what many traditional healers have known for generations. The research shows that capsaicin can effectively help clear airways and promote better breathing. It's like having a natural decongestant right in your spice cabinet. Here's how to harness cayenne's power safely. Start by adding just a small pinch. We're talking about 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon to warm water with a squeeze of lemon. Drink this mixture once or twice daily. The lemon not only makes it more palatable, but adds some extra vitamin C benefits too. Now, here's an important tip: start slow. Cayenne can be quite intense if you're not used to it. Think of it like adding hot sauce to your food. You want to build up your tolerance gradually. Some people might experience mild stomach discomfort if they dive in too quickly, so it's better to ease into it and find your sweet spot. Number 9. Licorice Root Tea. A fascinating natural remedy that's been used for centuries in traditional medicine. The real superstar here is a compound called glycyrrhizin, which does some impressive work in our respiratory system. Think of it as nature's own anti-inflammatory agent, working diligently to thin out and clear away troublesome mucus. The science community has been taking notice too. A 2021 study published in Hell Ion sheds light on why our ancestors might have been onto something. The research confirms that licorice root can be a powerful ally in supporting respiratory health. It's not just old wives' tales, there's solid science behind this ancient remedy. Here's how to prepare it properly. Take about a teaspoon of dried licorice root and steep it in hot water for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can enjoy this soothing tea twice daily. Some people like to add a touch of honey for extra sweetness and additional benefits. But here's an important heads up: while licorice root tea is generally safe, it's not something you want to overdo. It's like that friend who's great in small doses. Excessive consumption can potentially raise blood pressure, so it's best to stick to the recommended amount and take breaks between uses. If you have high blood pressure or are on medication, definitely check with your healthcare provider first. Number 10. Lemon water. A simple yet powerful remedy that you can easily prepare at home. This bright, citrus-packed drink does double duty in helping with mucus. The citric acid works as a natural mucus thinner, while its vitamin C content helps fight inflammation. It's like having a gentle, natural cleanup crew for your respiratory system. Recent research continues to back up what many health enthusiasts have known for years. A 2023 study published in Inflammopharmacology shows some exciting findings about lemon's benefits for respiratory health. The research confirms that this everyday fruit can make a real difference in how we manage mucus and inflammation. Making lemon water is super straightforward. Just squeeze half a fresh lemon into a glass of warm water. Try to drink this twice daily, ideally first thing in the morning and perhaps again in the evening. Pro tip: use warm water rather than cold, as it's gentler on your system and helps extract more of the beneficial compounds. However, here's something important to keep in mind: if you have a sensitive stomach or issues with acid reflux, you might want to approach this remedy with caution. Some people find that citrus can trigger discomfort. In that case, you might want to start with a quarter of a lemon and see how your body responds, or explore some of our other natural remedies we've discussed. Number 11. Thyme. A herb that's not just for seasoning your favorite dishes. This wonderful plant contains two powerful compounds called thymol and carvacrol that work like natural mucus busters. Think of them as tiny helpers that break down stubborn mucus and help clear your airways. The scientific community has been quite impressed with thyme's capabilities. A 2018 study published in Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy backs up what herbalists have known for generations. The research confirms that thyme isn't just delicious, it's a legitimate ally in supporting respiratory health. There are two great ways to use thyme for respiratory support. First, you can make a soothing tea by steeping dried thyme in hot water. Alternatively, you can try steam inhalation using thyme essential oil. Just add a few drops to hot water and breathe in the therapeutic vapors. Both methods can help you experience thyme's mucus-breaking properties. Now, here's an important safety note about essential oils: always use food-grade oils and don't go overboard. Essential oils are super concentrated, so a little goes a long way. Think of them like a powerful spice. You wouldn't dump the whole bottle into your soup, right? The same principle applies here. Stick to recommended amounts and make sure you're using high-quality products for the best and safest results. Number 12. Eucalyptus. A remarkable plant that's been a go-to remedy for respiratory issues for generations. The secret behind its effectiveness is a compound called cineol, which acts like a natural decongestant. Imagine it as a gentle breeze clearing away fog. That's similar to how cineol works to loosen thick mucus and help you breathe more freely. The medical community has been quite impressed with eucalyptus too. A 2018 study in Biomedicine and Pharmacotherapy sheds light on just how effective this plant can be. The research confirms what many people have experienced: eucalyptus really does help improve airflow and ease congestion. Now, let me share two effective ways to use eucalyptus. First, steam inhalation. Add a few drops of eucalyptus oil to a bowl of hot water, drape a towel over your head, and breathe in the therapeutic steam. Alternatively, you can prepare a mild tea using food-grade eucalyptus, but here's the crucial part: always ensure you're using food-grade products for internal use. Here's an important safety tip: eucalyptus is powerful stuff. Think of it like a strong medicine. A little goes a long way. Don't be tempted to overdo it, as too much can cause discomfort. Stick to recommended amounts and always dilute properly. Your respiratory system will thank you for being cautious while still benefiting from this amazing natural remedy. Number 13, oregano. Let's talk about oregano, and no, we're not making pizza today. While most of us know oregano as a delicious herb, it's actually a powerful natural remedy. It contains two amazing compounds, carvacrol and thymol, that work together like a dynamic duo to thin out mucus and calm inflammation in your respiratory system. The science behind this is pretty fascinating. A 2017 study from the Journal of Zhejiang University backs up what traditional healers have known for ages. The research shows that oregano isn't just tasty, it's a serious player in supporting respiratory health. Here's how you can use oregano effectively. You can either brew it as a tea using dried oregano leaves, about a teaspoon per cup of hot water, or if you're using oregano oil, add just a few drops to warm water. Some people like to add a touch of honey to make it more enjoyable, totally fine. But here's an important heads up, especially when it comes to oregano oil. It's super concentrated, so a little really does go a long way. Think of it like a very powerful spice. You wouldn't dump the whole bottle in your soup, right? The same principle applies here. Start with small amounts and see how your body responds. Too much can actually irritate your system instead of helping it. Remember, consistency with moderate amounts is the key to getting the best results from this wonderful herb. Number 14, green tea. A fantastic beverage that's much more than just a morning pick-me-up. The star player here is something called EGCG, that's epigallocatechin gallate, but let's stick with EGCG. This powerful compound works like a natural anti-inflammatory agent, helping to thin out mucus and make breathing easier. The latest research is really exciting on this one. A 2024 study in Frontiers in Immunology shows just how effective green tea can be for respiratory health. Scientists have found that EGCG doesn't just reduce inflammation, it actively helps your body maintain healthy airways. Using green tea is super straightforward. Brew yourself a cup 2 to 3 times throughout the day. Here's a pro tip: don't use boiling water. Let it cool for a minute first, as very hot water can actually damage the beneficial compounds. Steep for about 2 to 3 minutes for the perfect balance of flavor and benefits. But here's something to keep in mind: while green tea is generally safe, it does contain caffeine. Think of it like a gentle energy boost, but don't overdo it. If you're sensitive to caffeine or drink it later in the day, consider switching to decaf green tea. Some people might feel jittery or have trouble sleeping if they drink too much, so listen to your body and find your sweet spot. Remember, it's about making green tea work for you while enjoying its delicious taste and health benefits. Let's explore some additional tips to naturally reduce mucus and keep your respiratory system running smoothly. First up, staying hydrated is crucial. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps to thin mucus, making it easier for your body to clear. Imagine water as the body's natural lubricant. It loosens secretions in your respiratory tract, offering relief from congestion. Next, let's talk about steam inhalation. This simple, age-old remedy can do wonders for dissolving mucus. You can create a mini spa experience at home by inhaling steam from a bowl of hot water. For enhanced effects, try adding a few drops of essential oils like eucalyptus or peppermint. These oils bring a refreshing scent and help open up your airways even more. Another tip is to humidify your environment. Dry air can thicken mucus, making it harder to clear. Using a humidifier or placing a bowl of water near a heat source can add much-needed moisture to the air. It's especially helpful during winter when indoor heating tends to dry out the air. Lastly, let's not forget about diet. Certain foods, like dairy products, processed sugars, and refined flours are known to increase mucus production. Try cutting back on these foods for a few days and see if you notice a difference. Reducing their intake might help keep mucus levels in check and make breathing easier. Remember, these small lifestyle adjustments can make a big difference in managing mucus naturally. Let's address some common questions that many people have about using these natural remedies for mucus relief. First up, how quickly can I expect results? Well, here's the thing, everyone's body responds differently. Some people might notice improvements within a few days, especially with symptoms like congestion or throat irritation. But for the best long-term results, consistency is key. Think of it like starting a new exercise routine. You won't get fit overnight, but steady, regular use can lead to significant improvements over several weeks. Next, can these remedies be combined? Absolutely! In fact, some combinations work really well together. Ginger and honey are like best friends in a cup of tea, and adding a squeeze of lemon can make it even better. However, here's an important tip. When it comes to stronger herbs like cayenne or garlic, it's best not to go overboard with combinations. Your stomach will thank you for being cautious. And a really important question, are these remedies safe for children? While many remedies like lemon water and ginger are generally safe, remember that children aren't just small adults. Their bodies can be more sensitive. Honey is great for kids over 1 year old, but never give it to infants under 1. And some herbs, like eucalyptus and licorice, should be approached with extra caution for little ones. The best approach? Always check with your pediatrician first. They know your child's specific needs and can give personalized advice. Remember, natural doesn't always mean risk-free, so it's better to be informed and cautious. Let's discuss some common mistakes to avoid when using natural remedies for mucus relief. First, using too much of any single remedy can backfire. For instance, remedies like cayenne pepper or apple cider vinegar are potent and can cause discomfort if overused. Instead, think moderation. Just a small amount can often provide the benefits without leading to adverse effects. Next, let's not forget about hydration. No matter how effective your chosen remedy is, it's important to pair it with plenty of water. Staying hydrated helps thin the mucus, making it easier to clear from your system. So, drink up. Another mistake to be aware of is expecting instant results. While it's easy to hope for quick fixes, natural remedies often take time to show noticeable effects. Consistency is key here, so give your body the time it needs to respond. Lastly, don't skip a doctor's consultation for persistent mucus buildup. While these remedies can be incredibly helpful for mild symptoms, chronic mucus production might indicate something deeper that needs professional attention. It's always wise to listen to your body. If symptoms linger, don't hesitate to seek medical advice for a thorough evaluation. Your health is paramount. Let's talk about creating a practical daily routine to maximize your efforts in reducing mucus and supporting respiratory health. Start your day with a glass of warm lemon water. This simple drink not only hydrates you but also kickstarts your mucus-clearing efforts, thanks to the citric acid in lemon. Consider having a small cup of ginger or peppermint tea. Ginger helps with digestion and also acts as a natural decongestant, while peppermint can soothe your airways and enhance mucus clearance. For a refreshing pick-me-up, enjoy some fresh pineapple or another anti-inflammatory fruit. Pineapple contains bromelain, which is great for breaking down mucus and providing that natural boost to your immune system. As you wind down, drink a soothing turmeric milk or tea. This warm beverage can help reduce mucus accumulation overnight, making it easier for you to breathe as you sleep. To enhance your nighttime routine, try a brief steam inhalation session with a few drops of eucalyptus oil. This will not only help clear your airways, but also promote easier breathing during the night. Incorporating these steps into your daily routine can help you feel more comfortable and support your respiratory health effectively. In summary, natural remedies like ginger, honey, and lemon water offer a wealth of benefits for clearing mucus and supporting respiratory health. By incorporating these simple yet effective solutions into your daily routine, you may find relief from congestion and improve your overall well-being. Have you tried any of these remedies before? We'd love to hear about your experiences. Share your favorites in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more health tips. Your journey to clearer breathing starts here, so take a step today towards better respiratory health.